Seoul City has announced plans to take a 67.7 kilometer section of elevated railway that runs through the city center and move it underground. The above-ground space will be transformed into a large green area with commercial facilities developed to create a second 연트럴파크.
서울시가 도심을 가로지르는 지상철도 67.7km 구간을 지하화하겠다고 밝혔습니다. 지상은 대규모 녹지를 조성하고 상업시설을 개발해 제2의 연트럴파크를 만든다는 계획입니다. So usually the subway is underground,
Yes.
but we do have these elevated 지상,
Yes.
right? Subways. So they're all now going 지하,
Yes.
underground.
Right. So
Okay.
지상 can be elevated, which means there isn't contact on the actual ground. It would be kind of above. You can also say above ground for 지상, right?
Above ground, yes. That's right. Okay, so tell us more.
So for some context, about 71.6 kilometers inside of Seoul actually goes to these above ground, these elevated railway lines, right? And so with this announcement, they're saying about 94% of that, they are going to work to get them below ground so that then they can have these green spaces and commercial facilities. 네, 그 지하화하고 그다음에 녹지와 상업시설을 만드는 거죠.
상업시설, yes, I meant to say that. That's nice. And they have some pictures
Yes.
of what it's going to look like.
Right, yes. They have some, you might call them a mock-up or something where a design showing what it will eventually look like. But for people who do not necessarily know Seoul as well, the main places that this will be happening is the Gyeongbu line, which has Seoul Station, Yongsan, and Yeongdeungpo. And also the Gyeongwon line. So that has Cheongnam-ni, Wangsim-ni, and Seobingo, that kind of area running through it. All of those railway lines they're going to put underground and hopefully have some nice places to walk and shop.
And I think it's going to be very convenient. 되게 뭐 이렇게 이제 건너갈 수가 없잖아요. If it's like an elevated railway. Right?
Yes.
You have to go probably underground or there are other ways, but now you can maybe cross over easily.
That's right. Yeah, I actually used to live in Sindorim. Sindorim has the same problem. Line number 1 goes above ground, and it's really hard to get past that line.
맞아요.
So
right.
이게 건물을 볼 수 있는데 걸어가서 가는 데까지는 뭐 15분, 뭐 20분
그러니까
걸릴 때도
금방
있어요.
건너갈 수 있는데, yeah, because of the railway, it's hard. Well, that's exciting news. I'm very happy to hear that.
Yes, we will have to wait though. They're saying that this would happen starting around 2027.
Okay, it would start around 2027.
Yeah, so we have a many years yet to wait until.
근데 시간 금방 가잖아요.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I like the word elevated railway, underground, right? Elevator is like above the ground. Underground is 지하. Okay. And so, but of course, we're familiar with the underground subways, which is very common in most countries.
Yes. So depending on where you live in the English-speaking world, 지하철 can be many different words in English.
Like what?
So in the US, often we say subway
Yeah, subway.
for 지하철. If you are in the UK, in London, they call it the underground or the
Right.
tube, right?
Yes, that's right.
And then you also have the word metro.
In France.
METRO. It's short for the métropolitain, right?
Oh.
Métropolitain.
Français.
Yeah.
Yes.
So some places also say metro.
Métro.
I'm getting on the metro.
Yes, very good.
For 지하철.
Thank you so much for that. Okay, let me read this one more time. Seoul City has announced plans to take a 67.7 kilometer section of elevated railway that runs through the city center and move it underground. The above ground space will be transformed into a large green area with commercial facilities developed to create a second 연트럴파크.